Hey there! So you're wondering if it's possible to turn $25 a week into $500,000 or more. Sounds like a stretch, right? Well, here's the truth. It's definitely possible, but it will take time. We're talking about decades, not days. But don't worry, later in this video, I'll give you strategies on how to shorten that timeline and reach your $500,000 goal faster. So, let's get this straight. If you invest $25 a week at a steady rate of return, you're looking at about 40 years to hit $500K. But what if you don't have 40 years to wait? What if you want to get there faster? That's exactly what we're going to dive into in a bit. For now, let's focus on how you can actually get started with $25 a week and build your way toward your big financial goal. Ready to learn? Step 1. Start with $25 a week. First things first, you need to get started. It doesn't matter if you're only putting aside $25 every week. That's $100 a month or about $1,200 a year. Doesn't sound like much, right? But this is where your journey begins. Instead of buying a cup of coffee, a pizza, or a couple of takeout meals each week, you are investing it. Small sacrifices can add up big over time. Step 2. Pick the right investment. Now, you need to decide where to put your money. You want something that will grow over time. You don't want something that will disappear faster than a pizza on a movie night. So, here are a couple options for you to consider. Option 1, the stock market. Investing in stocks is one of the easiest and safest ways to grow your money over time. A popular choice is to invest in index funds like the S&P 500. It tracks the performance of 500 of the largest companies in the US. Historically, the S&P 500 has returned about 7 to 10% annually over long periods, adjusting for inflation. As of 2024, the long-term average return of the S&P 500 since its inception in 1926 is around 9.8% per year after inflation. Of course, there will be years when the market doesn't perform that well, like in 2022 when it was down by about 18%. However, over the long haul, it tends to recover and keep growing. Let's say you put your $25 every week into an S&P 500 index fund. If the market continues its average return of about 9% annually, how many years would it take for $25 a week to grow to $500K? The answer is about 40 years. This is due to the compound interest. This means that your money earns money, and it keeps growing faster the longer you stay invested. It's tempting to cash out, but if you keep reinvesting, your money grows faster. Imagine you're adding water to your plant every week. Every time your investment grows, you pour that growth back in, and it grows even more. But you have to be patient. And I mean, you need to be really, really patient. This is the part where most people give up. It's easy to get frustrated when you don't see massive returns right away. But remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. The key is to stay consistent. Keep putting that $20 in every week, even if you don't see huge results right away. Over time, you'll be amazed at how much it can add up. Once you get the hang of it, try to bump up your weekly investment, even if it's just a little more. It can be $30, $40, or $50 a week. It will make a big difference in the long run. The more you invest, the faster your money will grow. It's like watering your plant with a bigger bucket. If you bump up your $25 a week to $35, you'll reach $500,000 much faster. Think of it like upgrading from a scooter to a sports car. You're still going in the same direction, but now you're speeding up. Instead of taking 40 years, you could get there in about 35 years. So, for an extra $10 a week, you're shaving off 5 to 10 years from your journey to $500,000. That's like skipping a whole decade of waiting. Keep in mind, those extra $10 add up, and compound interest loves it when you feed it more. Last but not least, don't panic during down markets. Definitely don't sell in a panic. Keep investing, stay calm, and trust the process. Think of it like a roller coaster. It's scary when you're going down, but if you hang on, you'll make it to the top eventually. Option 2, real estate crowdfunding. If you're looking for something a bit different from stocks, real estate crowdfunding could be an option for you. It's a way to invest in real estate without having to buy a property yourself or deal with the hassle of being a landlord. Essentially, you pool your money with other investors to fund real estate projects. It can be residential buildings, commercial properties, or even rental properties. Think of it like a pizza party. You and a bunch of friends pool your money together to buy the pizza. Everyone gets a slice based on how much they contributed. In this case, the pizza is a real estate project and you're sharing the profits. As of 2024, you can start investing in real estate for as little as $25 a week. There are platforms like Fundrise or Realty Mogul. So let's say you invest $25 a week into a property fund. After 1 year, you've contributed about $1,300. These platforms typically offer returns of about 6 to 12% per year. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but over time, your money builds up. It is kind of like a snowball rolling downhill, getting bigger and bigger. So how long would it take to hit $500,000 with $25 a week with 8%? Well, it will take you about 55 years. Yup, it's a slow burn, but it's steady. Now, if you kick it up to $35 a week, that gets you to $500,000 in about 45 years. That's 10 years faster. And if you really want to speed things up, putting in $50 a week gets you to $500K in 30 to 35 years. That's about 25 years faster than when you were putting $25 a week. So the more you can contribute, the faster you get to your goal. Real estate crowdfunding isn't a quick fix, but over time, your $25 or $35 or $50 a week can turn into something huge. And here's the cool part. Real estate crowdfunding can give you income from both dividends and property appreciation. The dividends come from the rent payments from tenants, and the property appreciation comes from the value of the property going up. So you might also get a check every few months for your share of the rental income. Option 3. Starting your own micro-business or side hustle. Here is another idea. Instead of investing $25 a week, why not start your own little business or side hustle? It's like investing in yourself. You could do something simple. You can start by flipping stuff on eBay, reselling things you find at thrift stores, or even offering a service like dog walking or tutoring. Here's the cool part. Let's say after a year or two, your little business starts earning you an extra $500 a month. You take that $500 and put it back into the business or into other investments. If you put this $1,000 in real estate crowdfunding at 8%, you will reach $500K in about 18 years. That sounds better than 45 years, right? And this is assuming only $1,000 a month. The best part of owning a business or having a side hustle is that it's all in your hands. The more effort you put in, the faster it can grow. In today's digital world, it can grow exponentially. Plus, you're learning a ton of new skills along the way. Ask any business owner and they will tell you. There's something super satisfying about building your own thing from the ground up. It's like a side gig that could turn into something much bigger. Option 4. Investing in digital products or courses. All right, here's something you might not have thought of. Creating digital products or online courses. This might sound complicated, but stick with me. If you have a skill, a hobby, or some knowledge you can share, you can package it into something. It can be an ebook, printable planners, or even an online course. You can create these products for almost nothing. Once they're made, you can sell them without needing to keep restocking or dealing with inventory. Let's say you create an online course about something you know really well. You have to offer value to your customers. For example, it can be a photography or cooking class, or a spreadsheet to make budgeting easier. You market your product on social media. Let's say over time, your product starts selling for $50. If you sell 20 a month, that's $1,000 a month. If you reinvest that money to create more courses or products, you could easily turn this into a full-time income. Keep at it, and in 5 to 10 years, you could be making enough to get to $500,000. This is especially true if you build multiple products or scale your business. This option can take a bit of work up front, but your digital products will keep earning for you while you sleep. It's like creating a little money machine that doesn't need much maintenance. And the cool part is, you can start with just $25 a week and gradually build from there. How awesome is that? I hope you learned something new today. Please subscribe for more educational content like this.